Welcome to the mouth of the Severn River, right off of the Horn Point Shoal Pole. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, aboard the Boatyard Bar and Grill video boat with our producer from behind the camera, Bruce Nairn. We're about to bring you the show for Series 1, race number 2. What a lot of sailors out here don't realize is that this series of shows has fans not only across the state of Maryland, but also the tri-state area, the nation, and the world. Phil Folter out in New Zealand, Dee Irwin in Fresno, California, Craig Spriegel and Kleiner Bike 1 in Ohio. Good luck in your race week that's starting this week. And Randy Moore, he's been waiting all winter for these to start up. So glad that you guys are chiming in. Keep chiming in and tell us about where you race. ORC1 is up first on a very pin-in favored starting line. Rod Javen's Ramrod is the first across the line, but there may have been an OCS, Bob Fox's X-Boat, right there at the pin, but low speed. Oh, Senatore over early. ORC2 off as well. Now the pin might be high, but there is more breeze course right, spreading the J105s all the way across this starting line. Incredible no one was over early on the, oh, I take it back. Somebody must have been over at the pin, and that's gonna be costly in this light breeze. Santa's Reindeer, Kobayashi Maru, and Chessie.
Patriots got a good jump.
And J88s share a race course, and there were definitely some boats over early as of 20 seconds to go. Some of the 80s got a little forced over. At 5 boats strong, the 88s lead the way with those dark sails. At 13 boats strong, the J30s battle for the middle of the line and the pin. Valhalla with Michael Wood at the helm. At the pin end, he's been missing sailing. He's been making babies and dealing with injuries, but he is back, and they are racing the nude this weekend. ORC1 has already gone around their windward mark. Kites on the way back home. Bruce Irvin's new boat. He's coming from the J30 class. He won so much that he needed an upgrade. This is his new boat, a Corby 40 Time Machine. They've got Ed Hartman's J122 hot on their heels. Aunt Jean is leading the way in ORC2. They won the race in corrected time last week, and they're winning this race boat for boat this week.
Well, Jimmy's gotten a lot better in light air, actually.
He really has.
That was never his concept.
He dumped off maybe 6 or 7 people.
It only looks like about 15 now. Usually it's about 20.
It's a very tricky jibe set for the fleets here. Crescendo is the first one around in the J105s. They are electing to hoist and then jibe. Key Players, though, is ready for the jibe set.
I'd vote for the jibe set, Ashley, if I let you.
I do too. They got to get that kite rung and the jib furled pretty quickly because they are sailing under a big wind shadow. Patriot around in third. Duck Strikers Mayhem in fourth. Oh, Patriot did have...
Just in time.
They had a little bit of a wrap, but so does Mayhem. They got a little twist.
Mayhem.
They got a little twist all the way at the bottom. Kevin Ward working hard at the bow to sort it out. On this nice long parade of a downwind back into the harbor, we want to talk to you about the spring, Bruce and I, the spring race to Oxford. Join the Annapolis Yacht Club and the Tread Avon Yacht Club in kicking off the season. They start at Thomas Point and they finish right at Tread Avon Yacht Club. And it's just a great way to shake off the cobwebs before all those other long distance races like the Annapolis to Bermuda, the Newport to Bermuda, the Down the Bay race, and even, the Annapolis to Hampton. Bruce, how many boats are signed up so far?
I think they have, there's 31 boats signed up so far, Ashley, so that's a pretty good fleet.
That really is, and they're all in the multi-hull ORC Open, ORC Performance Cruiser, Chess, J105, and Perf A, B, and C. So if you're in one of those fleets, head on over and sign up and join the fun. The J30 still charging up wind with Avita and Valhalla neck and neck. And Valhalla is laying. They have the lead. The bowman on Insatiable is preparing for that jibe set, maybe running the gear. The Harbor 20s have an inside course that brings them on a windward leeward and a reach back home this evening. Harbor 20s are broken up into 2 different fleets. This is the White Fleet and Despacito. Jose and Chrissy Fuentes, hailing from the Etchells class, and Killer Rabbit, John Forst, are battling it out.
Breeze is kind of giving up a little bit, Ashley.
Yes, it's getting lighter and lighter as you get closer into the Severn River.
Sun goes down, the wind's going to go with it, I guess.
The only thing better than spinnakers in the harbor is when the biggest boats and the smallest boats end up finishing at the same time. More new boats making the show this week. Bruce, we got Harold Mangold's new X 4.3 MK2 Kleiberger Cubed.
I like it.
ORC2 enters the harbor. 150 boats finishing right in front of the Annapolis Yacht Club. Whose crazy idea was this? How long have Wednesday nights been going on, Bruce? 1970s?
No, 60s.
Wow. Well, Jimmy Sagerholm's Aunt Jean at J35 manages to hold on to the lead in ORC2, crossing the finish line first. There will be some math, though, to see who actually won the race. Check the scores later. We had some very special guests aboard tonight from the communications section of the Annapolis Yacht Club, Ariana and Skyla. What do you think?
It was so much fun. It's such a pinnacle part of Annapolis, so it was great to be out here.
What do you think?
Great getting out there and seeing how everything's done. You know, we sit behind a computer screen all the time, so it's nice to see the action.
This is the place to be. Thank you to the Annapolis Yacht Club and to the Boatyard Bar and Grill. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. We'll see you next week.